video, we're going to look at how to do our short rows for the Batad. So here I have a visual as if it's an aerial view of looking down at your needles. So the mark right here is the beginning of round. So we're going to consider this outside to be our right side and the inside to be our wrong side. So the first instruction that it tells you regarding the short rows is to work all the way around until you get to 5 stitches before the end of your round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5 stitches to the end of the round. So I'm going to mark that 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is where we're going to be knitting to. And then his next instruction is to turn around to work all the way around to 5 before the marker again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so what we have here in the teal marker, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, is those are the turning points. Now, round 3 indicates that you're going to work, so after you get to here, you turn around and you knit all the way back to 5 stitches before your original turn. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, might not look any different. That is going to be where you're going to do your row 3, and then you'll work all the way around to 5 stitches before this turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, in class, we talked about using markers. So there's a few ways you can use markers. Whatever you choose to do, you need to do it consistently. So my preferred method is to indicate where my next turn is going to be. So after I did my round 1, where I knit all the way around to 5 stitches before my beginning of round marker, I turned around and I knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, and then I placed a marker here as like a breadcrumb for when I come back. So I turned here. So now on row 2, I'm going all the way back to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches. I place a marker, and then I knit all the way to here. So this is, again, end of round 2. Now we're going to turn around to work row 3. So row 3, what I would do is I would knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place a marker, again, a breadcrumb, and now I know that I'm going to be knitting 5 stitches before my last turn, which was here, but I've placed a marker so that I know that I'm going to knit to here, which is 5 stitches before the last turn. Okay, so I have a breadcrumb here, which is where I'm going to turn around. So now I'm going to remove that marker, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stitches, and I'm going to place another marker here. Again, another breadcrumb. Then I'm going to knit all the way back here, going to 5 stitches before my previous turn, which is here. So I'm going to knit to my marker, which is here. So this was that breadcrumb that I left. So I'm going to remove that marker and turn around and knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more stitches. Put another marker in. So now I have markers just here and just here. And so I would keep doing that, knitting all the way back to my marker, taking that out, turning around, knitting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches, placing another marker, knitting all the way back to this marker, taking that out, turning around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place a marker until I get all the way back until there's just 10 stitches left at the front of the cowl. Okay, so that is how I prefer to use markers. If that does not make sense to you, please send me an email and I will be happy to show you other ways. But for right now, that's what I'm going to show you as far as how to use markers so that I don't confuse you by giving you too many options. So that is the way to use markers in your short rows for your batad. Thanks.